Okay, so the story of Petrification is about two brothers on the eve of their father's funeral, and my character has come back to see his brother after several years in London.
In theory, it's going to be a happy moment. They don't see each other very often. They're quite distant, but they don't hate each other.
Sean has stayed in Gateshead with his family, and just like his dad, he works on the ships as an engineer. And the third person at the table is Sean's boyfriend, Aidan, who's meeting Simon for the first time.
Was the journey up?
Oh, it was fine. Traffic near York. Okay, fine.
You're a paleontologist.
Sorry?
Sean said you're a paleontologist?
Yes.
Is that like an archaeologist?
No.
They start talking about a specific memory, which is a thing that happened on a beach in Whitby when they were really young.
And over the course of the evening, as they sink more pints, they try to piece together the events, but they seem to kind of start to fall apart in their hands, even as they're remembering it.
Little Claire Louise bites Dad right on the cheek, and there was blood.
There wasn't any
There was blood pouring from our dad's cheek. Right, your bloody daughter has just bitten me.
Take her back!
It's just three guys in a pub chatting over a beer, essentially. And so there's a lot for the audience to latch onto in terms of the way they interact with each other, awkward pauses of family members being reunited, a new person coming into a group, which can provide a lot of comedy, even though it's sort of very kind of serious and natural for the three characters that are in it.
I think the play skirts around a number of issues, but I think it's about loss and sexuality and the nature of memory and how we can remember things or not remember things together, particularly within families, whether it's possible to all remember the same memory or if we all have different memories.
I know. Because you are just a geeky boy with his head in a book with no way of being in the real world, Simon, and no sense of duty, of family, to come home when your dad was so sick.
Maybe it was because
He thought.
wasn't much of a
He
new.
thought
I mean, he
the
wasn't
money.
new at all. I mean, just like this place, this town, and underneath the redevelopment and new shops and the shining key, just a pig, ignorant and
Because he never worried about
unreconstructed
Sean.
Geordie.
It was Sean. It was never Sean he worried about. It was you. It was you alone in London with
and who
no
didn't
proper girlfriend.
even steal also. It's steal our money.
It's you.
If I had to sum up Petrification in 5 words, I think my 5 words would be family, relationships, love, tension, and alcohol.
I think it must be quite exciting to be an audience member for Petrification. You're sort of right at the heart of it. You've got kind of pub snacks and peanuts and beer all around you. You've got the smells of the pub. You've got the characters on your level or just around a table just like you are. Sometimes you won't be able to see all of the characters. Sometimes you'll just get one person's point of view. So I think it really keeps the audience on their toes and makes them feel kind of right at the heart of it.
I hope that they'll feel what Sean and Simon and Aidan are feeling. So through the course of the play, they start off in the pub, but as the memory starts to take over, they travel back and forth in time, and they act as the characters are getting drunker and drunker, and I suppose it's that feeling of intoxication and the intoxication of a memory that I hope that they'll take away with them.
And I think it will be, like good theatre should be, it will be a real roller coaster that will take people on a massive journey. There are a lot of unanswered questions. There are a lot of questions that will be answered, and I think people will walk out of the space and realise that it reminds them so much of their own lives and their own relationships within their own families.